Hi, I'm Brandon Reyes with TrueBall Release and Axcel sites, and the purpose of this video is to explain the difference between the CX ACHIEVE site and the CXL ACHIEVE site, and the variable tension system and the variable tension system with a lock. First, to primarily distinguish the difference between the two, on the CXL we have a lock lever. On the CX version, a lock lever is non-existent. However, you still have the capability to adjust the variable tension of your site. And the variable tension is described easiest as the ability to adjust the feel as I move this elevation block up and down the rail. Some people may like it a little stiffer, some people may like it a little softer, a little smoother and easier to move. It's just personal preference, but that adjustment is there for you to make. On the CX version, notice that the lock lever is non-existent. You still have the ability to adjust the tension, but you don't have the ability to lock the windage out or the elevation out to where it does not move at all on the elevation rail. Now I'm going to show you how to adjust that. I've had a lot of archers, now that the site is a couple years old, come to me and say that I feel like I have a little movement if I grab the head of my scope and shake it back and forth. Well, that's possible after a couple of years of use, and the nice thing about the Achieve target site is that you have the ability to take that out. You don't have to send it back, you can do it on your own. What we're going to do is we're going to take a 5/64 Allen wrench, and on the bottom here where our lock lever is located, you'll see a socket headed cap screw. What you need to do is you need to loosen that socket head cap screw, and then you can actually make adjustments as long as it's within a certain range by moving this plate back and forth. Now if I get to a range that is out of my comfort zone, I can't quite get the feel that I want, you can actually remove this screw, the socket head cap screw in the bottom, and it should have a washer underneath it. And then now we're going to lift the pieces off. And you'll notice at the bottom that the shaft that goes through the elevation block, as well as the tension lock lever itself, has teeth on it. Now you can select a different tooth to make your site tighter or looser depending on the feel that you're wanting to get. So now I'm going to select a different cam tooth and then reposition my plate and my washer and screw back into the site. So now what I've done is I've gone from a moderately loose feel to a tighter feel that also has taken any play out of my head of my site and my scope. Now that's the system with the lock. Without the lock, you have the same ability with the set screw or with the socket headed cap screw. However, you just don't have the ability to lock it completely out. You can still adjust the tension. So just remove the socket head screw, and you'll see the plate here and the teeth on the shaft. And then you simply select a different tooth, whether it be towards the stiffer side or the lighter side, reinstall it, and then reinstall your screw and washer. And make sure those are nice and snug and tied up against the elevation block. And that's the simple adjustments in the Achieve target sites, and the ability to make your site feel a little looser, a little stiffer, depending on your liking. All this information is going to be posted with this video on YouTube, and any other information you may need, feel free to contact us at www.axcelsites.com, which is the website, or email us at trueball@trueball.com, and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions.